You having fun there, Dillon?
Round 2, ding ding. Wait, I think I ran the wrong way. Fuck.
Oh,
fuck.
Fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, start over.
On the last episode, you witnessed me die one more times than I thought I would this entire playthrough. And that's okay.
Because he's not going to die again for sure.
It turns out that you don't fuck with him whenever he decapitates his head.
Yeah, you just beat his ass like a normal enemy. You
for some reason, I was thinking that once you had to do a certain amount of damage, and then the head decapitation phase starts. But it's just kind of on a timer.
Yeah,
thing.
No, just fuck this loser up.
You just kind of have to smack him.
Big ass teeth.
You just shoot with your own eyes.
Chomp.
And I'm not gonna embarrassingly lose this time.
I believe you. Hey, Dillon.
Hello.
What do you? God damn it! That got me. Sorry. I don't know why I did, but it did.
He says, "Oh my god,
the sunlight hurts my eyes." What do you want to happen to you when you die? Do you care? Some people really care.
Nah, donate my body to science.
Yeah.
Have some kids.
Are you an organ donor?
Yeah. Okay. Have some kids cut open my body.
Yeah, that
university.
Like at that dinner I was telling you about the healthcare conversation that I had with my mother about the well then they'll just choose not to give you care. That's like I think I remember it was her in the past who, like, when I was younger, I'm like, oh hey, like, I got my driver's license renewed and I'm a organ donor now, and she's like, why are you an organ donor? What if they just are like, well, we'll take the organs and not save them from the car crash? And I'm like, I don't think that's how it works.
We need these organs.
Like, I don't think I think that's kind of like, they have that whole Hippocratic oath and all that, where they're like, hey, I'm gonna swear to try and save people's lives. That's kind of like the whole big thing of being a doctor. So I think I'm good. I think me being an organ donor just is like a good chill thing to do. I don't know how many of my organs are useful.
Plenty of them probably.
Like,
I mean, at the very least, you have like several liters of blood in you. That
no, the blood's good. The blood's good. I'm clean. But like, you're not gonna want my lungs because I smoked for so many years. You're not gonna want my liver because obvious. Like, I guess they could take my skin.
That's all you have to do. You just beat his ass.
Nice. Can you? I actually don't really know anything about skin grafts. Can you graft skin from other people? Does that work, or would that be rejected?
So. I think
would it just maybe work like a regular organ transplant, where you're like, let's see if this works? I don't know.
I'm really uncertain. Feeble. Anyways, and now they bicker, kind of like remember the twin Rova witches from Ocarina of Time.
I was gonna say, this reminds me of the room in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, the
fifth laboratory.
Yeah, with the knight's armor that's actually like two dudes bound to it.
Yeah.
This is kind of what that reminds me of. Like, even like their head shapes, like they're just like the big burly one and like the skinnier one who's the helmet.
The kingdom has been ruined and left in this state. Isn't it petty little battles like this that have caused it?
Poof.
And then we talk to the king. Believing in your friends and embracing that belief by forgiving failure. These feelings have vanished from our hearts.
Believing in my friends was the real being a king the whole time.
It all happened after somebody thrust open the doors of that stone tower. You who bring light into darkness, I am the king of Ikana Kingdom, Egos du Ikana.
That was a mouthful. That was like, it was almost like a tongue twister.
The spell binding that had been cast upon us was broken by that light which you carry.
You're welcome?
To return true light to this land, you must seal the doors of the stone tower, where the winds of darkness blow through.
Okay,
Dad.
We gotta go shut it down, dude.
The stone tower is an impenetrable stronghold. Hundreds of soldiers from my kingdom would not even be able to topple it. It is far too reckless for one to take on such a challenge, and
do you think that we'll get a Zelda game at some point that actually in-game depicts some of these like great battles that have been talked about? Because there have been talks about, like wars with lots and lots of people. I guess Hyrule Warriors is probably like the closest to that.
Not canon.
But yeah, like, it's a fucking Warriors game.
I grant to you a soldier who has no heart.
Ooh. Oh, this is the mask. Okay. Oh, no, song. Gotcha.
It's song time. This is the final song. Boom, boom, boom.
Ooh, that one's cool and complicated. But yeah, like, I think it'd be kind of neat, to see some like official Nintendo thing take on, like one of the great wars in the Zelda universe.
Fuck.
Because you could make like a lot of different kinds of game. I wish that like spin-off games were more popular, you know? Like take minor character or background thing from established game universe and make like a smaller, more experimental thing out of that.
I think Nintendo's scared to make games with very deep lore, or like rather very deep story. They leave it all to lore because they want the fans to figure out. Anyways, this is what happens when we play that song. This is the elegy. I don't know how to pronounce it. Of emptiness. I'm gonna say elegy. I don't know how it's pronounced.
So you taught us how to make it. It's like you fucking shrunk a character from Attack on Titan. Why does he gotta look like that? Oh fuck, dude.
Yeah, that's now what do we do with this thing?
Oh, burn it.
Anyways, that'll be useful for the next temple.
Okay.
It's kind of tedious though because we have to play this big long song every time, but that's okay.
Why'd they make the mouth look like that though? Why has he got to be going?
I don't know, fam.
I like it. It's funny. He's like if we dittoed ourselves.
That is the point.
Let's get out of here.
We are
use that to
very
like
empty.
bait somebody, I guess. Or maybe we sacrifice ourselves. It's not really us. Did you get hit when you were walking by?
No.
Oh, I guess you just were already missing that health.
Yeah, I
thought you got
hit during the fight.
I thought you got like dance kicked a little bit. And I was like, oh no. You're like one of those poor cats in one of those countless videos where someone's trying to do a dance move with they have their phone set up and they get launched.
How do I?
Big boy. Oh wait, no, that's a shiny.
It's a light thing, but I don't know where the light's supposed to come from.
I mean, are you inside or outside? Look up.
What do you mean?
You're outside? Okay, yeah. So you just can't do it at night?
Yeah, I actually don't know. I think that's supposed to be a shortcut, but regardless, I'm now going to pull out my ocarina
And get the fuck out of here?
and teleport to Akana Canyon.
Let's skedaddle. Do. Whenever you put on that mask, it's like play all muffled. Because you're like doing it through the fucking
I really do wish that most of the masks in Majora's Mask were useful, but they are not. Alas, they are not.
I mean, a Majora's Mask 2 could be pretty cool, because if you just the idea of being able to hot swap out abilities and like transform your character physically a lot. I wonder if...
Dude, a lot of these old ideas from old video games
are dope as shit, yeah.
Would be so good.
Yeah.
We have the technology now. It's crazy.
So there's a game that was an Xbox 360 launch title called Cameo, and I think the subtext was like, or the subtitle was like Elements of Power or something like that. Basically, the idea is the same as this game in that you are being given these powers by like you're given them by these like warriors or whatever that pass on and become your mask that you put on, you transform into them. It's that. It's you're like this young girl, and you can like transform into these different monsters that have different elemental type abilities.
Okay.
And it's a neat little game that sucks. It's really bad.
Yeah.
It was an Xbox 360 launch title. Like it's whatever. I just have like this fond nostalgia for it because it was probably one of the first HD video games I ever saw, and it was very colorful, and you got to like stab orcs, which was cool. You could turn into a big spiny guy. I think he was like a yeti, and he had like some like icicle spikes on his back or something, and you could like throw orcs up onto your back and impale them and get like points and stuff. It's cool.
There we go.
You could turn into a big plant and like a big armadillo guy and roll around like the Goron. So I wonder if there was some inspiration drawn from this.
Yeah. Here's the stone tower.
Ooh, this is cool.
We're not quite at the temple yet, but we're about to be.
A big ass fucking drop. It's like Last Crusade. Fucking mega leap of faith. That's one of my favorite moments in movie history. Honestly, it's really silly.
Here's these buttons, and when we step on them,
they move.
However,
they don't stay.
Some of the other blocks are in the way, so we need to move the other ones first, and then come down and and move that one. And basically, that song that we just learned it's just a.
It's just you create a box to put on a thing.
Yeah, right. It's just portable boxes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of lame, actually.
Yeah, it is.
At least it looks silly. I got a good chuckle out of that. That makes me happy.
I believe this one's first. I need to pull out my ocarina.
You gotta play the song. I kind of prefer boxes, honestly.
There we go.
God, that's a hard one. Left, right.
It's just that, and then you do a circle. See it?
Oh, okay. The elegy of emptiness.
And it goes.
Beam me up, Scotty.
And then we walk away. We got our little dude right there. I had a feeling you were gonna get a kick out of that one.
Dude, I wish I knew like a really dope sculptor or something, so I could have like a version of that, but it's you created, so I could bring you like a statue that looks like you, but your face is fucked. I think that'd be great. And how many can you have out?
You can have one for each mask.
Oh, okay. So that's how they gate it. Gotcha.
So then we go like this. What's this one gonna look like?
Oh, he's gonna look awesome. Show me the funny man. Bongo.
And then you can also make the Deku, but the Deku is not big enough to weigh down any buttons
That
typically.
makes sense.
So that's
Show me the funny. Hit me with that bongo boy.
Looks like this. Yeah. I think they're supposed to be like the souls.
No, yeah, that just looks like a Goron. That just looks like the Goron dude. So that's chill. That one's chill.
And then we'll come down.
He doesn't have his fucking goober ass smile on.
I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna go around.
Wee. Oop. That didn't look very safe to me, Dillon.
I know where the thing was at. I just didn't want to jump off into the pit.
Your parents would be so worried, Dillon.
And now we want to be a Zora. Let's get the Zora. I think I don't like this mechanic too much because it requires so much.
So much menuing.
Yeah, a lot of menuing.
And the song's
and then
long.
This takes a little
Yeah,
bit.
you gotta watch the cutscene every time.
It just kind of takes a bit.
Yeah,
I think it would be rather than tying it to a song, because I feel like their fortune is like, well, it's a part of the formula. You get the song before you go to the.
Yeah, we're definitely really spoiled by stuff now because you can just things load instantaneously. You don't. Like I'm sure some of the stuff in this game is like behind a menu because that's how they get the game to load it in time and not look weird. Like now shit just sort of like happens and we take it for granted.
We go. Whapa.
Boop. Hiya. Climb it up. I was gonna ask why I wasn't shooting you, but I forgot about this.
The stone mask.
Stone mask.
It's one of the very few useful ones.
Yeah, I'm just not used to that being like a mechanic in the game. So I'm like, yeah, when the enemies show up, they fuck you up. Now you run across.
Line it up.
Very nice. Very nice. I'm always afraid to do the roll thing because I always feel like I'm just gonna roll off the edge and like die.
Yeah, it's not how it works. I think these are just duplicate buttons in case you like
fuck it up.
Yeah, I think they're just backtrack fail safes.
That's nice. So just whoop.
And what does this one do?
Touch.
That looks like it's blocked. Oh man, camera.
Yeah, that was.
Whoa. Okay, where's the hook shotty?
Oh, hook shot. That's a boulder.
It's probably.
That's a fallen boulder.
There's definitely a hook shotty around here somewhere.
Maybe you're just at the wrong ang, dude.
I'm probably at the wrong ang. I didn't want to get fucking smacked by a.
Bloop. Yeah, just take a look from up here. Your nice new perch.
There we go.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to call this apartment complex that's in Oklahoma City and tell them to like delete my number and stop texting me.
Ooh, you getting lots of texties?
Like every day, and I'm like, dog, if I was gonna move there before, like I really don't want to now because y'all are mad annoying about this. And it's like I can tell it's like an auto alert thing. Because none of the
Cade's been getting a lot of phone calls recently about health insurance also.
Man.
I feel blessed in that is not happening to me.
I get called multiple times every day, and it's always from different numbers, and it's always a different person. It's real human beings that call me, and I've asked like more than a dozen of them to take me off the list, and been told by more than a dozen of them that they'll take me off the list.
I feel like they just say yes to make you feel better. Okay,
yeah.
So I need to go back down to number one.
And I've definitely sworn I've thrown cuss words at some poor sap that works a phone job before, and I'm not particularly proud of that. But goddamn, when I have like a 10-minute conversation with a guy about how he said that I will no longer be getting these calls, and then 30 minutes later a different guy calls me and it has the same script, I break a little bit. I break a little bit because God damn it, please stop calling me. I don't answer my phone like at all anymore because I never get calls from anybody but goddamn people trying to sell me health insurance. And when I tell them I have health insurance and I am happy with it, they say, well,
what if you, nah.
But I'm trying to make this commish though. Like, what if
the government gave us our health?
No, it's like it's like private healthcare.
Yeah, I know. But what if that just didn't need to be a thing? What,
Oh man,
what if those didn't exist?
that'd be so sick if the entire health insurance industry was literally abolished because it is in my opinion it is immoral.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, you are selling people the right to live, pretty much.
Yeah, and I
What
do
if
not,
the thing
I do
just
not
didn't
agree
cost
with
that much?
Yeah, I just do not agree with that.
It's because of how the health insurance industry is set up that things cost so much because they can afford to.
Yeah, no, that's it.
They can afford to charge outrageous prices for.
Yeah, and the thing that
things.
I've heard from people like in response to me saying these kind of things is like, well, like if you really need it, they're gonna give it to you anyways.
Oh, fuck! I didn't put on the Zora mask. Fuck.
Ooh. But you know what I mean? They're like, oh, but like if you need it, they'll give it to you. And I'm like, well, yeah, but that also bankrupts you. Like it ruins your fucking life. That's insane. Fuck. If we can just give it to people, which we clearly can, then just fucking give it to people. And usually the response to that is like, well, how are we gonna fucking pay for it? It's like, pay for it, bro. You seen how much we increase the military budget every year? It dwarfs like people asking for a little bit of money for universal health care. Like, hey, we don't need to buy a new jet every year. We don't need to buy tens of jets every year. That's billions of dollars for shit that's not gonna get used.
My jets.
Like it just seems incredibly wasteful. It's like, oh hey, we have these resources. Let's just try and keep people from dying or ruining their lives trying to fix a broken leg.
And I'm gonna put on the Zora mask this time. And he's
gonna put on the Zora mask for sure this time.
Now I'm gonna fucking order of operations. We do this one, and then he starts to shoot at us, but that's fine.
And he goes, oh shit! I thought there was a rock over there. Where'd that fish man come from?
But I think that like doctors charging a bunch, that's just kind of like the way it be. But oh fuck, people charging $1 million for what am I doing?
I have no idea what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing or what you're about to say.
Oh man, I'm getting fucking zapped. It's so hard to think. Thank you. He just what?
And I turned easy mode back on. Nice.
I mean, like they just don't really. It just doesn't really concern me what those guys drop because they don't drop anything. Drug companies.
Drug companies.
Yeah, big pharma.
Big pharma.
They suck.
Yes, they absolutely do. I figure you of all people would have a better understanding of that than most Americans.
Not really. I don't know.
Well, I mean, like you have some education in like health, so
I know nothing about medicine. I think that gets misconstrued a lot. My degree has very, very little to do with medicine.
Well, I mean, like I know that what you do isn't medicine, but I would assume that somebody like most people probably have not heard of most of the shit you've heard of, just in like being in college in general and like doing something health related. Because people in college don't know shit about their own health in Oklahoma. So saith my experience of having a mandatory health class my freshman year at UCO. And man, I was bummed that I found out that I had a mandatory health class until I actually watched other people take the health class. And then I was just like happy that they made freshmen do it. Because I was like, they really needed this. Like, 4 of y'all would have ended up with a baby.
Why?
Because Dillon, you can't get pregnant the first time.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
It's true.
That's true.
You just can't.
It's not possible.
It's true. You also...
you absorb all the cum and then it gets ejected into space.
It's you go, You also can't get an STD, or I guess an STI. Okay, well, that's right. If they don't bust inside you, so it's fine. Like I'll let my boyfriend go raw dog. He'll just bust some chest, And then what? My titty's gonna get herpes? Nah, it's fine.
Where in the fuck do I go?
That's a good question.
I don't know where in the fuck I go.
What the fuck, man?
I know these buttons. Yeah, these are duplicate buttons, just like the last ones. Thought I had to go to that one. But...
Yeah, I thought so too, but you can't seem to.
I think I just need to step forward and then shoot.
Oh, just from the top of this? Wow, hand.
Ooh,
oh, you got fucking pinched, dude.
What if I just like shoot from the ledge here?
Yeah, just go up here.
And...
oh, hey, there it is. Money shot. Fucking spider leg. Sipping around.
Here we go. Oh, son of fuck. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
The greatest enemy in the entire Zelda series, man.
Leave me alone.
Like, you think it's Ganon? Nah, dude. It's not Ganon. It ain't Ganon. Ganon's a pussy.
And we go, yappa!
Ganon's a fucking pussy. Pussy boy.
Pussy boy. Pussy boy.
Tiny dick, small tiny balls, pussy boy.
Wow.
He's a pussy having, small dick having, small ball having bitch.
Bitch.
And I'm gonna fucking kill him. And I'm a kid. I'm a child. I'm a child and I'm gonna stab him in the head. Is that this game or is that Wind Waker that stabs him in the head?
One. And now we have to do this one more time, but it's not that bad because they're kind of right next to each other.
Okay, that's the first one.
Mm-hmm. And then we start dooting.
I love to doot.
You've played the Elegy of Emptiness.
Just thinking of doots makes me always think of the little doot skeleton gif.
Yeah, that's why I say it.
Thinking of that skeleton gif always makes me think about Doom from 2016. Because there was an edit with it was Doom, but with Skeleton Man dooting, and it made me chuckle. I'm excited for the new Doom game coming out, by the way, because the 2016 Doom was like fucking awesome and has, I think, one of the best soundtracks to a video game of all time.
It does go hard in the whip.
Holy shit, dude! That soundtrack is insane.
It goes hard.
Every now and then, I'm just like, time to listen through like all these fucking Mick Gordon tracks again, and just get like incredibly amped on the highway while I'm driving. I'm just like, God, yeah, I just want to fucking kill something.
And after we play this little bit of music, the stretch of the worst part of the video game will be done. From the Kana Castle is kind of cool, but
yeah, I liked that place.
But
it just could be very annoying if you have to end up backtracking a lot.
The bottom of the well sucks, and the stone tower sucks, and we're now done with the stone tower.
I think this is a cool looking area.
Yeah.
I like what they were going for here. I just don't agree with the execution. But hey, you know.
Now we're about to go into the stone tower temple.
Let's fucking do it. God, I thought we were getting to the temple. I thought that was gonna be like the first thing we did today.
Nah, this is the temple. This right here is the temple.
We're almost there, dude. It looks like a giant orangutan head going, ooh.
I think you'll probably like this place. I think most people like the Stone Tower Temple.
Hell yeah.
But we're gonna do that on the next episode.
Hell yeah, motherfucker.
Bitch.
Climate change is fake. And if it's real, it's good.